Hello, and welcome to another Tie-Dye Tuesday. I'm your host, Jared Hunt, and today we'll be making a dress with moons and stars. So grab your artificial sinew and a dress, and let's get started. Take a dress that's been soaked overnight in soda ash, spun out in a washing machine, and hang dried until it is bone dry. Stretch out the dress, make it as flat as possible, and line up the seams. Using a washable marker, draw moons and stars. We will be folding these just like we do our letters. I'll leave an annotation in the top right corner for a link to that video. Basically, we will be isolating the lines and pleating along said lines. For the stars, it's kind of like a mandala. For the moons, it's like a symmetrical image. And of course, don't forget to bind. It is now time to dye. First, we'll dye the moons and the stars. The moons will be gray, it's diluted black. The stars will be white. It's Elmer's glue and water in a 1-to-1 ratio. And of course, their outlines will be black. And now we dye the rest of the dress. You can use any colors you want. The idea here is just to blend them very smoothly and make the transitions not too stark. As always, when you batch your pieces, make sure it's at least 70 degrees and you let them sit for at least 24 hours. That is the bare minimum. Personally, I do let my pieces all sit for at least 48 hours. Once the piece has batched, before I even open it, I throw everything in the washing machine for one cold cycle. Then I go ahead and start opening. Once that first wash cycle's done, you can go ahead and open your piece and then throw it back into the washing machine. That's one wash cycle on cold, and then you have two more on cold and then one on hot for a total of 3 cold cycles and 1 hot cycle. If you want to use laundry detergent, you're more than welcome to, but it is not necessary. After washing, if you would like to keep the size the same, hang dry. If you need to shrink it, throw it in the dryer on high heat. Thank you all so very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys spending your time with me. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, drop a like. If you want to see more tutorials, hit that subscribe button. And for the sake of engagement, leave a comment for what design you want to see next or just to say hi. Finally, if you want to browse my inventory, you can check out my Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description. And once again, thank you all very, very much, and I hope you all have a great rest of your week.